going to be your reading. This is for earth sign placements. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? So let's see what earth sign placements most importantly need to know right now. Oh, wait. All right. What do earth sign placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, most importantly need to know right now? One card for the earth signs. What do they most importantly need to know? Okay, numbness and Casanova. In the reverse, number 21 and number 22. Somebody could be born on the 21st, the 3rd, the 22nd, or the 4th. It says, I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection. I should have trusted my heart more than my craving for new experiences. Please forgive me for doubting the bond we share. And we got numbness. Escaping emotions with substances isolates you. Numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. For some of you guys, you could have been dealing with someone that could have put you guys in a third party. Somebody could have been a Casanova. Somebody's name could be Nova, but somebody here, this could have been like a playboy, playgirl. This person also could have had like addictions, like whether it was sex or drinking, smoking. Somebody here had a lifestyle or a habit that they did and used or partaked in to help numb whatever they were going through within themselves. And in turn, it affected their relationship and their dynamic with you. This person also could have been abusive. They could have gaslit you guys a lot. This person could have, like, they were always chasing thrills. They were always looking for a way to escape. They could have, this could even be a person who gets bored easily. But let's see. Or cross watch, it could be the earth signs. What's going on with the earth signs? Oh, it's too many. I feel like somebody's realizing how their choices have really affected their bond with you. And it's not that you guys were not enough or you guys did anything wrong. Not saying that you guys were perfect, but this is a person who they don't know how to really cope with life in a sober manner. That's why you got to look at how people cope with stress. If somebody has to smoke or drink to help them self-regulate, you got to really look at that, because it's like, okay, like, that's a person that doesn't really handle conflict well. That's a person, if they get restless or bored, they're going to go find something to escape. And after a while, it's not going to be the smoking or the drinking. It's going to be sex. It's going to be another person after a while. But let me get one card. Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong with smoking or drinking, but when it's used to cope and to help you regulate and to help you calm down, if you need any substance to help you calm down, that has to be looked into. I'm just saying. Let me get, now for others of you, some of you guys, okay, false flame, Taurus had this already, so I'm not going to take it. Number 24. Somebody could be born on the 24th, the 6th, or the 12th here. Somebody could be in a relationship with a false flame. Now, for some of you guys, you could have developed an addiction like smoking, drinking. Buenos dias, Arlen. Smoking, drinking to help you cope with dealing with a situation with this person. And that, sometimes that happens too. Sometimes you develop bad addictions by, being stressed out. So, another card for the earth signs. But for those of you that have Taurus in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that does, you may want to go watch Taurus, because Taurus had that false flame. One card for the earth signs. Okay, we got abandonment. Efforts seem invisible. Number 29. Somebody could be born on the 29th or the 10th or the 1st of the month. the 11th or the 2nd. Efforts seem invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. This came out in like the challenging position, but I never believed in the concept of soulmates. But now, after pushing you away, I can't help but regret my actions and I wish I can take it all back. So, somebody here, I'm going to leave that like that because that's what I feel called to. Breakthrough number 10. There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down the walls for you and eventually with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody, yeah, that has some type of problem maybe. And this person could have been battling things way before you met them or before you guys got together. But maybe, they had a different coping strategy or coping mechanisms or methods. And then I don't know, they could have gone through certain life experiences before they met you. And then by the time they got with you, this person, they did not have the tools and skill sets to regulate their emotions or how to handle conflict. Somebody don't have good conflict resolution skills. They either withdraw, they push you away, they cheat, they smoke, drink, they do something to, or they cheat, they do something to help them cope with their feelings, especially if this is a person who doesn't know how to open up emotionally. They're more withdrawn, they're super aloof. They smoke in order to relax and decompress. They drink to relax and decompress. Things of that nature. So I feel like somebody is trying to change. The barrier is a person, and somebody they gotta get help. That's what that is. And earth signs, I did a reading for you guys on Patreon a couple days or like 2 weeks ago. And if you go to the community tab on the channel, I always post summaries to the videos on Patreon on the community tab, so you guys get an idea of what the actual video and reading is going to be about before you go on Patreon. But in that earth sign reading, it was a lot about like abuse, and it was, you may want to go. I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick before we start the reading. Let me go to the post, so I feel like somebody may need to. Let me. Yeah, okay. It was 2 weeks ago. It's on the community tab. I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a reading on Patreon. This is heavy and puts someone in a tough spot, but they're gonna have to face this sooner or later. Somebody definitely crossed the line or hit below the belt by something they either did or said. Whatever it is, someone will never be able to look at a person or situation the same ever again. There is no going back. For some, there could have been abuse, lies, trauma, legalities, and maybe even some sort of crime that resulted from this. There's a heavy energy of death, endings, and change, and a lot of pain here. Broken hearts, trust, and maybe broken spirits. Someone, maybe even both or all parties involved, is walking away defeated and affected in some way. For some of you, things will be getting worse before they get better. So that was go if you go to the community tab again, you can read it yourself. And for those of you that are on Patreon, you may want to go, this may be a reading that you may want to go watch on Patreon again. And for those of you that aren't on Patreon, just hopefully you can get something from uh the summary that I just read. If you guys aren't ready to invest yet, that's perfectly fine. You know, you can even do the tier one, which is $12 a month, to get bonus readings and things like that. But in other, yeah. But anyways, let's see. What's abandonment here in the reverse for the earth signs? Yeah, the depth child. I don't 10 of wands. The 4 wands in reverse, the 10 of cups in reverse. Child, I can't make this shit up. Capricorn energy. You or somebody obviously can have Capricorn in their chart. There we go, the devil. Somebody has an addiction. Let me get my crystals because I'm going to flip that over because of the nudity. YouTube. Ooh. Everybody act like nudity is this awful thing. I should be more prepared and just have my crystals here so that I don't have to get up in the middle of the reading to get them. I hate not being prepared. But let me get my, let me see. We got Ganesh out here. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. So you guys may want to, somebody here may need to work with Ganesh. Some of you guys, and we just, and I, and that's that's what I created Patreon for. Like, yeah, it's for more readings, but my Patreon is really, especially tier 2 and tier 3, that's really for like teaching and like helping y'all get out of these situations. Is Patreon tier 2 and tier 3 is more like you get tools and resources to help navigate these, to help avoid these situations or get out of them. It's very trauma informed. But okay, so but the devil here, Capricorn energy, you or someone can have Capricorn placements in their chart. You see how these people are all wrapped up. There's demons here. There's all types of, I don't even, and in this deck, they're on top of each other. They're not just chained together. They're on top of each other. So for some of you guys could have developed an addiction or codependency with this person, whether emotionally or you guys both, either this person could have been your addiction. Some of you guys are extreme. You could be really codependent. There's a really strong attachment and entanglement that you have with this person, or that this person has with somebody else, or that they have with a certain addiction or a certain coping strategy or mechanism. 10 of Wands here. Somebody here is burnt out. They're tired. They're collapsed. They only have one wand in their hand. The 9 other ones are just falling to the ground, and this person has to, somebody here is like burnt out. Some of you guys could be burnt out from dealing with this situation. 4 of Wands in reverse. Somebody here could be trying to move. Venus and Aries. 10 of Wands, Saturn and Sagittarius. Some of you guys may have a child or kids with this person. You could have even been married to them, or you are, or you guys could have just, you could be or could have been in a relationship. For some of you guys, if this isn't a lover, this could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, someone that you were close with. There could, somebody here could be in a hostile environment. There could be abuse here. The 10 of Cups in reverse talks about abuse. It talks about domestic violence, domestic upset. 4 Wands in reverse is a chaotic home. It's instability. It's fighting in a home or living situation or environment. Somebody here is really stressed and burnt out by this. Some of you guys, it's hard to live with this person. You can have to walk on eggshells a lot, or they're always on edge, or you always feel on edge, or if this is like a past situation, this could have been what you've gone through in the past. And maybe even if you guys have long gone, divorced, or broke up, or moved out, or got away from this person, this experience could still be something that you're still binded to or bound to, like psychologically. And it could be affecting like your dating life and things. And for others of you, you could be dealing with someone, maybe it hasn't gotten this bad yet, but there's something here. What's abandonment in the reverse? Yeah, the not, yeah. Oh damn, I should have sat at the kitchen. Oh, but I like being over here for some reason. The Nine of Swords kind of came out in a challenging. I'm gonna leave it upright. Mars and Gemini here. Yeah, somebody got demons that they need to fight. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. This person could have had you in third parties. This person could have, for some of you guys don't even have much of a social life no more because of what you've been going through with this person. For some of you guys, this person could be antisocial. Whose reading was that I said is, I think it was the air signs. You could be dealing with the air sign. I was saying for the air signs yesterday. I was going to do earth signs yesterday, but I really wanted, I had a, I was able to relax. I needed that. And I had to run errands, and it was just, it was too much. Mercury and Cancer. Oh, why did I put that there? This could be someone, like I said, in an air sign reading, where you can't really bring this person around nobody. They don't get along with people. They're always in fights. They always got something to say. They may not have, this person may not have no friends, or you have lost friends because of this. Somebody doesn't have a social life no more. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody's birthday could be July 21st or the 20th, because that's who's texting me right now. Leo is here. Somebody could be on a Cancer, Leo cusp. Somebody can have Taurus or Libra placements here with the Empress in reverse. What's abandonment in the reverse? I feel like somebody is battling some type of demon. Somebody here could be having sleep paralysis. This person is being haunted by something that they did, and it could be by, this person could have abandoned you. This person could even have an addiction to materialism. So say they felt like you guys didn't have enough to offer, whether you're man or woman, because men do it too. They could have left you for somebody who they deemed to have more, you know, their own place, a car, more money, a better job, you know, better clothes, better this, better that. What's abandonment in reverse? Yeah, the Lover's here, child, and the Five of Cups. I feel like somebody here, somebody took an offer from like a snake. And you see how the snake is slithering here away on the Lover's card, Gemini energy. You or this person can have Gemini in their chart. Somebody here could have had a choice to make between you and another person. And I feel like somebody here took the apple. They took the bait. I feel like somebody took the bait and now they're in regret. Five of Cups here. Yeah. I feel like somebody here, they can't, I mean, you can't take this back. The Lovers is here. Yeah, the Devil and the Lovers here. This could be a strong soul tie that you have with this person. For some of you guys, yeah, wow, we gonna see Mars in Scorpio. I was gonna say some of you guys, this could have been like a soulmate, but it became karmic. Maybe this person was meant to. I feel like somebody could have lost their position or lost their ranking with you. Somebody could have left y'all hanging for a third party or for their friends or for whatever this was. What's abandonment? Yeah, child. The Two of Cups in reverse. Venus in Cancer. Yeah, somebody's in a very, the Two of Cups in reverse speaks about a power imbalance between two people. There could be a power imbalance because of age, because of finances, because of abuse, because of whatever. Because of certain dependencies, one person is depending on the other person, or vice versa. Yeah, the Two of Cups in reverse. That's an unhealthy relationship. Either this person, this is what they're stuck in now because they abandoned you for this, or you may be going through this with this person. If they're not going through this with somebody else, you could have either gone through this before or you're going through this now with whoever this is. What's abandonment in the reverse? Yeah, the Six of Swords. Somebody's very emotionally avoidant. Sometimes when I see the Six of Swords here, I think about someone who's avoidant. Whenever this person gets haunted or they get worried or they feel guilty about something, they try to brush it under the rug. It's like, oh, let's just forget about it. Let's just get over it. Let's just, and even if they don't say that uh, directly or out front or outright, they try to like do things to make you feel good, to make you feel seen, so that you can just forget about it. And 9 minus 6 is the Three of Swords. Pain, heartbreak, betrayal, lies, grief, blockage in communication, blockage in the heart space. Some of y'all could be trying to get away from this person, or you are, or you have. For others of you, somebody could still be attached to a breakup or an ex or someone that they were connected with in some kind of way. With this Two of Cups in reverse under the Devil, there could be two people that aren't physically together, but emotionally, they're still very much bound and tied to each other. And you could be dating this person right now. And that could be why there's like an intimacy issue. It's an issue with this person, like really, it's an issue with you and this person, like really, really connecting for real, because emotionally and psychologically, they're still tied to that. Maybe somebody's trying to move on. Something is still haunting somebody. And that's why they take this out on you. If it's not about it, maybe that's why it's good to like ask people about their past relationship experiences, about their childhoods. And it's very important to see how people have, like, how they've come out of those situations or how they've handled them. Because that's going to determine, because everybody has gone through something. There's nobody in this life that hasn't gone through anything traumatic, but it's about what you do with that experience and what is taught you. And for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody that's very avoidant. They don't really deal with their emotions head on, so they lash out, they drink, smoke, or lash out, or they withdraw, they Hey Samantha, what else for abandonment? Yeah, the high priestess. Yeah, somebody did something. Somebody here did something really. Somebody invested. Every time I asked, he got angry. 8 years later, I still know nothing of his past. That's, yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see, Samantha? You see, Sam? You see? That's no good. Usually when people are really defensive about their past, it's because, yeah, the high priestess, somebody has a lot to hide. And it could just be that somebody is like, maybe this person got abandonment wounds that they haven't dealt with from childhood, from a previous relationship, a previous marriage, with the high Hierophant here, or something with their parent. It's something about somebody's beliefs that they adopted that keeps them out of the Five of Pentacles emotionally, but it's in a very unhealthy way. Somebody could be really restless, they're really hot tempered, they're very emotionally immature, they don't know how to apologize. Somebody never really grew up. What's the devil here? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Somebody here, they love bomb. They come in, yeah, Pisces here, heavy Pisces, Cancer. They come in, they beach, they're charming. This person could drink a lot. This person could even sleep around, or somebody here can go from they date around a lot, possibly for some of you guys. Knight of Cups. I feel like this person, even when they were pursuing you, they still, because you see the knights here, they all have armor. This person was pursuing you, and they were still guarded, and they still had some type of devil, some type of dark side to them that they never really integrated in a healthy manner. It's really about them. Knight of Cups. Somebody hasn't gotten over something from their past, either the past with you, whatever y'all went through, or before you met this person. Like in the beginning of the reading, I said this person could have gone through something way before they met you, and they never dealt with it properly. And that could be why you're going through whatever you're going through with them now. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. This person knew, this person knew that they had, yeah, Eight of Cups here. This person could have gotten abandoned by another person, or they could have abandoned somebody. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Moon in reverse. There's a negative pattern on repeat here, and it's due to somebody's psyche. The Moon rules the psyche. It rules the subconscious. It rules the emotional patterns that control a person's outward behavior. And somebody here is, they're choosing to just avoid it. With the Eight of Cups is like emotional avoidance. Somebody's an emotional avoidant. And it's showing in their connections with you, connections with other people, connections with themselves. It's showing up. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody doesn't deal with their emotions well. This person's feminine side of themselves is very distorted. This could be a man or a woman. It don't have, just because somebody here, y'all could be dealing with a man that's coming up as a queen. Sometimes men come up as queens because their feminine energies are very distorted. Just like sometimes women come up as kings because their masculine energies, because of their daddy wounds, are very distorted. Whether man or woman, okay, because we have the knight here, which is masculine in tarot, and the queen, which is feminine. So it could be a man or a woman, flip and switch the genders. But you're dealing with somebody that's in distorted and wounded feminine energy. They don't know how to regulate their emotions. And I feel like you see this clearly. Somebody here, they either repress their emotions, they lash out, they could be emotionally manipulative, they're passive aggressive, man or woman. This could be a man who's extremely passive aggressive. Somebody here, or woman, again, somebody expects you to just read their mind. You got to walk on eggshells with this person. They're very needy, very codependent. They're moody. And for others of you guys, because of you been dealing with this, you could be becoming this Queen of Cups in reverse. Now you're moody. Now you're all those things that I just said. Because this connection is not bringing out the best in you. It's not good for you. Whether it's a friendship, a family member, a lover, it's not good for you. Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I always get water placements for you guys. So you can have water in your chart, in your moon sign, your Venus, your rising, your Mars. I always get water for y'all. You could be dealing with somebody that has water in your chart as well, or you do. And if not, it don't have to be. This could just be how this person is showing up or how you're showing up. Somebody's intuition could be off as well. Somebody can't emotionally regulate properly. Somebody here drinks a lot. They drink a lot, or I feel like somebody has an addiction. What's this Queen of Cups in reverse? Or a dependency. Queen of Cups in reverse. Or you could have developed that, like I said, because of all this stress, the Magician in reverse. And if it's not about somebody here drinking or doing whatever, smoking too much or whatever, this person is manipulative. Virgo, Gemini here, you can have in your chart. Very emotionally, psychologically manipulative. Somebody here lacks, somebody feels powerless. This could be you guys that feel powerless. Some of you guys can feel like you don't have the resources to get away, or you don't have the power to get away. But that's because like somebody's emotions is getting the better of them. Some of y'all with the Chariot, Cancerian energy, you could be wanting to relocate or needing to relocate. What's the Two of Cups in reverse? Yeah, the King of Cups here, child. And he got the cup is the water's leaking out the cup. Somebody could be born on December 26th. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Libra as well. What's it? October Libra, October Scorpio, King of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Somebody's extremely emotional. For some of you guys, this could be somebody here that wants to renew something with you. Or for others of you, this could be a new lover. And you're like kind of realizing some things about this person. Like, hold on a minute. Maybe something moved too fast between you and this person. A lot of y'all could be looking like, hold on a minute. Because even if you're a woman, you could be coming up as the king here and the Ace of Cups, and the masculine could be showing up as the Queen of Cups. The genders in tarot are more so about the maturity. It's the page, the knight, the queen, and then the kings. The kings are the highest maturity level of the suites. So the King of Cups is the highest maturity level of the cups. It doesn't have to be, that doesn't mean that it's a man. Like I said, you could be a feminine and you're coming out as the King of Cups because you're way more emotionally mature and grounded than whoever you're dealing with. Okay, so Hermit here, Virgo. Yeah, somebody lacks the awareness. They haven't done any shadow work. Somebody here is not really, they're lost. Somebody's like abandoned within themselves. Ace of Cups. And somebody could still have feelings about somebody that they've broken up with. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Taurus, the Five of Pentacles here. Mercury in Taurus, so heavy Taurus energy. Somebody's belief systems about love, about humanity, about life is very distorted. It comes from a scarcity mindset, a lack mindset. Somebody could be very insecure. They could be insecure about money. They could just be emotionally insecure, which could be affecting their finances. What's the Ace of Cups? The Ace and King of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Cups here. Venus and Scorpio. Illusions, deception. Yeah, somebody here said or did something that really could have hurt your feelings and broke you down. Something could have really broke down your self-worth or your self-esteem. And for others of you, maybe this person has a mother wound, or this could be you. This person could not really get along with their mother, or maybe they're a mama's boy. Their mother condones and enables their behavior, or they didn't, or the mother was very critical. The mother emasculated them, or whatever. But the Seven of Cups here, this is definitely bad habits. It's the minor arcana to the devil. Somebody here is just lost. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's feminine energy is extremely wounded. Why is the Seven of Cups here? I feel like there was, even for those of you that have, there was illusions from the start dealing with this person. And I got that for the one of the water sign readings I did a couple days ago. Something wasn't honest. Somebody was manipulative from the start. Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could have even manipulated a commitment. Virgo energy. Somebody could have lied about being ready for a commitment or wanting one. They just didn't want to be abandoned. They just didn't want to be left behind. I feel like somebody has, there's something within a person that they can't control. Strength in reverse and the temperance in reverse. The strength talks about our natural instincts, our animalistic instincts that we all have, right? We all have a natural instinct to, think of lions and tigers and you know how they protect themselves, how they survive. I feel like this person doesn't have a good handle on that. It could be their temper, the temperance in reverse. This person, they do something in excess. They can drink in excess, like I said. Sagittarius, Leo here. Somebody has a really bad temper. This person could be very antagonizing. Somebody, they don't really have much self-control. And the temperance in reverse talks about internal discord. Somebody's imbalanced within themselves. They're chaotic inside and they're showing up outside of everything outside of them. Nine of Swords. The Empress in reverse. Somebody could be worried about an unexpected or unplanned pregnancy, or maybe somebody could be worried about their mother or a mother figure, or somebody could be haunted by how they treated you when you were pregnant by them. Taurus, Libra here. Maybe somebody could be also being manipulated by a mother figure around them, like a child's mother, an ex, a friend, a mother figure, or a sister, cousin, or something like that. A third party. Who knows? Yeah, this could be someone in this person's family or so-called friend that acts like they're trying to help or save this person, but they're making things worse. Empress in reverse. Yeah, the Strength card. Yeah, somebody's feminine side of themselves is very distorted. Somebody has a blockage with their sacral and their heart chakra. So something could be going on with somebody's sexuality, emotions, their relationships. That's all the sacral, sexuality, things like that. Their heart chakra, how they express love, give love, receive love, look at love, how they feel about it. And there's an infinity symbol on both the Magician and the Strength card. So something's been going on for a while with you and this person, for years for some of y'all, or months. Strength in reverse. Somebody can have a mother figure who's sick, or a feminine energy who depends on them. Six of Pentacles here. Somebody is still giving money to like a child's mother. Moon and Taurus here, or a friend, or whoever this is, or their own mother. Yeah, somebody could have been, or somebody could have been breadcrumbing you guys with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this person, they hurt you guys, and then they give you a gift or they do something for you, and then that kind of helps you guys smooth things over and go to calmer waters here with the Six of Swords. But then they do something that hurts you again, and this is why this puts you guys in a tough spot. Because what makes you guys so indecisive is like, you're not happy, but maybe this person could be sick. This person, you're trying to I guess you're trying to do what, be understanding with this person. This person has gone through some things, but it's becoming like, it's getting to the point where something has to give. It's at the point where something has now is something has to give. It's at the point where something has to give, because whatever method that you and this person are doing, or that they're doing, or you, whatever, it's not, it works short term, and then they do something else to disappoint you or hurt you. We said that in a fire sign reading, how trauma bonds feel like an addiction. It gives you that same high as like an addiction to weed or drugs or alcohol or sex, or porn gives a person. It's like there's the chaos, and then this person, they come home with flowers, or they send you a nice text message, or you know, they somebody here does enough to keep you guys hanging on to thinking that, okay, things will get better, and it never gets better. This could be you guys that always take the bait. Even though your intuition tells you not to, you always take the bait. Or this could be somebody else. Hold on. What's the Six of Swords? Mercury and Aquarius. Yeah, the Five of Wands. In this deck, it talks about compromises. Like, then you guys get back to the Two of Wands, Mars and Air. You know, maybe it's the makeup sex, or this person gives you a little bit of attention. You know, they do something, they compliment your hair, they cook you breakfast, or you know, they dick you down good, or they suck your dick good. You know, they do something to make you kind of forget whatever happened, and it creates a cycle. It creates a pattern. It creates a form of addiction. And then when that wears off, you're left feeling sad. You're left feeling like really empty. Five of Wands, Saturn and Leo. And if you're not going through this with this person, they could be going through this with somebody else. So flip and switch it. Five of Wands. This could be conflict here. Five of Wands. Some of you guys are always bracing for battle, or you're always bracing like for impact. Even when things are going well with you and this person, it's like you always have to brace for something else to happen, because this person can have a lot of different personalities. Today they're one way, tomorrow they're another way. By the evening they're this way. By the afternoon, it's like you don't know what you're gonna get from somebody. Some of y'all could be walking on eggshells. You may even just give in to this person because it's like you just don't want the drama. But then not make that, you're basically you're creating a monster. You're feeding the beast. Ace of Wands here. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Somebody here could be dematized, pematized. Maybe it's the money. Maybe it's, I don't know, the looks. I don't know. Maybe it's something. Ace of Wands. Somebody got a little curve today. You know that, you know what? I don't know. It may hit the spot. Ace of Wands, or something makes y'all forget. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody does something to y'all could be seeing 555. Somebody does something to remain out of the doghouse, or not abandon, or Taurus have 555. So you can have Taurus in your chart. Yeah, Hierophant here. What's the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Two of Swords. Moon in Libra. You can have a Moon in Libra. Somebody also could have put y'all in competition, or somebody here just likes, I don't know if they like to see people fight over them, or they like to, it's like this person gets off of fighting and making up. This person got a lot of personalities, I'm telling y'all, and they're always in two different minds. Or this is you that's in two different minds. It's like, on one hand, you want to leave this person, you may consider divorcing this person, but on the other hand, you don't want to be alone. Maybe y'all have kids, maybe it's like resources, whatever it is. But somebody's in two different minds. Somebody also could be just like acting like something is not there. It's like, oh, let me just act like everything is fine. But meanwhile, somebody's over here miserable. And somebody here this could even be affecting someone's health and vitality. Somebody here could be sick. You or somebody, yeah. All this trauma is making somebody sick. The Lovers and the Five of Cups. Or it's gonna make somebody sick. The Lovers and Five of Cups. Yeah, the Chariot. Y'all could be making a choice to leave somebody behind. As painful as this is, you could be leaving somebody behind, y'all. Cancerian energy. Yeah, some of you guys could be leaving somebody behind, or somebody's getting left behind. Chariot. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Some of y'all somebody's having somebody could be struggling with like their solar plexus. Sun here, Leo energy. The solar plexus talks about like willpower, self-esteem, determination, you know, overcoming adversity. This could be pessimism with the sun in reverse. This could be somebody being overly optimistic about something and then not working. Maybe you gave this person a second chance or a third, fourth, fifth, eighth, 10th chance. Some of y'all could have been dealing with this person anywhere from 6 to 8 or more years, or 5 or whatever, or maybe, you know, less. But yeah, sometimes, yeah, the Nine of Wands is trauma. It's pain. It's a cycle that keeps repeating itself. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is the Sun in reverse? Somebody's not happy about doing something, but they know they got to do it. So yeah, somebody's like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sun in reverse. Because maybe you've seen the good parts of this person, and you know their potential, you know what they're capable of in a positive way, but you've also seen their negative side, and that could be, you know, you try to, some of you guys just try to be fair with people in general, not just this person, but you do this with everybody. You try to be fair, and with some people, you can't be fair with everybody. Some people are going to show you why. You just got to keep your boundaries and leave it as that. Yeah, the Knight of Swords here, Gemini here. Somebody also could be in their ego. Somebody here accepted an offer or advice, or they did something. They made a choice very impulsively, and they could have lied to you about it. But it's because this person knows that you're not going to leave them, or they know that this other person is not going to leave, or that there's somebody here is going to be waiting for them, or whether it's you, another option, or whatever this is. Knight of Swords here. What is that? Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Whatever somebody here took it, whatever choice somebody made, or whatever they took initiative to do to you or to do elsewhere, they regret it. They'll leave. Somebody here is leaving, walking away from something very disappointed. Yeah, the grass was not greener, and now somebody wants to come back and invest. Now they want to come back and restore this tower, but this person has not changed. Yeah, they feel like there's unfinished business with you guys. They want to come back around, or they feel like, you know, they, if y'all didn't break up or separate, they want to stay and make something work. Now this person has a sense of urgency because whoever they could have left you for, or cheated on you for, abused you for, did whatever for, who they took advice from, or just their ego, just their own, and it's a part of themselves, now they want to come back. Yeah, somebody here did something. Somebody here, like, child, here they come. Somebody coming in like a disappointed little kid that got their feelings hurt. And this could even be a friend who could have left, who could have, you know, ditched you for another friend or another friend group, and them people ditched them, and now they want to come back and be friends with you again. Or this could be a sibling, a family member, whoever it is. This person's inner child is very wounded though. Somebody has an unhealthy ego. The moon, the sun in reverse, the empress in reverse, the queen of what's the high priestess? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Now somebody here wants a new beginning with you. Somebody's not happy somewhere. Now this person could even be they could have even moved away with somebody, or moved away, period. Here they come galloping on that raggedy ass horse. Here they come. And this horse, they in midair. These horses in this card, in this deck, they actually move. Yeah, this person wants to run back to you now. Now they want to come back with the Six of Cups here. They're running, these kids are running back to this man. Somebody could have even up and abandoned their child because of another situation, or their kids. Now they want to reconnect with their children again that they may have with you, or they want to reconnect with you. Or this could be a parent that could have abandoned you, mother or father. But your best bet, earth signs, is to just heal from this. This person's gonna, if the longer you stay with this person, the more pain you're gonna endure. They're not gonna change. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? And for some of you guys, this person only wants to come back around. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, because you have a new opportunity coming in with money, possibly a home, a car, with something. And yeah, King of Wands here. Somebody here could be an opportunist. Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancer here, July, Cancer, July, Leo. Hey, it's okay, Alexandria. Hey, girl, I'm sorry I didn't get, no worries. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is coming back like they're trying to. Everything that glitters is not gold. This person could be coming back sick, burning, all types of things. King of Wands in reverse, or they're still going to be abusive. Somebody's coming back with an offer in one hand, but what they're not showing you in the other hand is they haven't changed and they're still going to be up to no good. Seven of Swords here. They're still going to be sneaky. Moon in Aquarius. So this person trying to come back and act like they're offering you something, or they're trying to propose something to you, negotiate something to you, apologize, do whatever to you, but they're gonna still have you in the Four of Cups. Like, there's gonna be no growth. You're gonna be frustrated. No. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. This person is still not looking with. They're not looking. This person is avoidant. Somebody also could have been like bullying you, or for somebody, or caught themselves trying to get underneath your skin. Oh, what's the Seven of Swords? Somebody could be taking something out on a child, like it could be a little boy. What's the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's only coming back around for money, or for some type of resource that they're gonna backstab and betray you again. Somebody's very methodical and strategic. This person is like a fallen angel at this point. They're not in alignment with you anymore. If they were your counterpart, if they were your twin, if they were a person that could have been for you, they're not anymore. Somebody is very methodical, strategic. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag as well. December Capricorn, December Sag. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Somebody, yeah, somebody's oppressed. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. They're going to come back and stress your ass out. Saturn in Sagittarius. The King of Swords in reverse. This person is very defensive. You can't even have a decent. How are you trying to be with somebody and we can't even have a decent conversation? Like, you can't even ask this person no questions without them getting defensive, angry. Let me just, I'm going for a walk now. Or they get in your face. They make you feel, they try to intimidate you, but yet they're trying to like keep you around. It's like, what? That don't make sense. Some of y'all could have been married to this person, or this person could be in a nasty and bitter relationship with a third party, a new person that they're with, or they went back to somebody. Let's get some cosmic insights. Them two people can talk to each other like shit. They get underneath each other's skin, or this could be what you and this person are doing. Cosmic insight or messages. Yeah, health issues could arise. Yeah, keep dealing with this person. You're gonna be stressed the fuck out. You're gonna gain or lose a lot of weight. Yeah, move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time is over. And we got distance, and we got narcissists, and we got fire sign. This could be a fire sign you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they got this in their chart somewhere, or they come off like a fire sign. Yeah, it's a cycle, and it could be someone else. Even the nerve, someone else. And cycle, this person could cheat a lot, or other people have gotten in the way. This person could be at a distance, physically or emotion. There's either physical distance or emotional distance here. Move on. Something is not going to change. It's not going to get better. And I said that for the air signs. You can have air in your chart, or this person does. What else? Love spell, child. Somebody be, yeah, spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So somebody could be in a relationship, an unhealthy one or unhappy one, and they got their eye on you. or whoever they're with can have their eye on you, or who they were with one more. And we got gold digger. Child, what did I say? Somebody, they want your money being used. They want, yeah. So man or woman, somebody here's a gold digger. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody has their eye on someone's money. Yeah, and we got let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. I'll say this, for those of you that are having a hard time letting go, it's going to keep getting worse. And for some of you guys, maybe that's what needs to happen. I just hope that nobody gets seriously hurt physically or psychologically, because some experiences people go through, they don't recover from. They stay traumatized and bitter until the day they die. So just, don't wait too long to get out of this. It's only going to get worse. It's going to keep getting worse until you just no longer want or desire this person no more. And for some people, that's what happens. It's like, how some people stay with a person until they just become sick of them, and until they like hate them. That could be what's happening, but that could be dangerous. Yeah, somebody could be moving, or somebody could have moved in with somebody really fast, or somebody here could be moving out, but somebody's health is going to be impacted. Like I said earlier, somebody here could be, something is making somebody sick, or it has. But this is your reading, Earth signs. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.